Namaste. I'm waiting to build an audience. I'm actually at brunch. You can actually say this could be my dinner because it's 5 o'clock. I have not eaten the whole day. Ooh, that drink is strong. I'm being a grown adult right now. I'm doing this thing called life. Thank you so much. It is delicious. I love it. It's my first time having a Bloody Mary. Thank you. They're so hospitable here. That's the second time I've been asked how I like this Bloody Mary. It's delicious. I've never had a Bloody Mary before. It's thebomb.com. I decided to treat myself and to go out by myself. Usually I go out with my kids, my children. I just wanted to be solo today. You know how that goes. Anyway. You know, when I come on, I'm always talking about something. Let's just say dating in 2021 is not how it was in the 90s or the 70s or 80s, because now we have men that are hybrid men. We have men now that have altered their DNA. And honestly, I only want a solar man. I only want a man that is an organic man. I don't want a non-organic man. So there is a lot of us that are conscious women. I think it's more of the women now that are holding our grounds than the men when it comes to getting, this right here. And the women have always been kind of like the leaders of the pack. Like, if you go back to ancient Kemet, the women are the ones that led the men into war. Okay? And now we have a spiritual war. Hi, Dana! We have a spiritual war that's at play. We really, as conscious women, awakened women, spiritual women, have to be careful the way we move and who we choose to mate with now, because we can set our progeny up for mutiny, where we have mutant children and we're not producing the star seeds because of what they're doing to our DNA through the chemtrails, through the vax, through our food. It's almost like you can run but you can't hide. And so that's why it's so vital for you to stand in your autonomy, to keep up your immunity, and making sure that you're doing your utmost diligence to not be a part of what's going on in the world. Not to allow it to consume you neither. Okay? The Mayans prophesied about this. This has been Bible prophecy and everything. So we shouldn't be surprised. And I want to tell you, when the Mayans talked about 2012, they weren't talking about a time period. They were talking about a consciousness. They weren't even talking about 2021. Okay? This is going to spill over into 2022 too. And if you follow me on YouTube, I told you guys this. I told you that this is going to last longer than 2020. It's going to go all the way to 2024. You can go back and you can look at my old videos. I did a forecast for COVID. And I gave the whole forecast because I knew COVID was coming before it came. I channeled the message 2 weeks before everyone went into lockdown. I talked about them enforcing martial law, which is what they're doing. And I don't feel indifferent towards those who got vaccinated because I know many people had to do it in order to keep their jobs, to feed their family. I work for myself, so I have the privilege and luxury of not taking it, and I will never take it. I believe in the body's ability to naturally fight things off on its own. Natural immunity comes from God. No one can trump God's hand. Okay? And no, I'm not running to another country neither. Why would I do that? The United States and the British control the world anyway. So it don't matter where you go. You can run, but you surely cannot hide. Hi, Dana. Let me see what you got. I really feel like I am this fight alone. The divine feminine. Yeah. You know what? There are many divine feminines that are feeling that way. I, to an extent, feel this way. But one thing about me, I know that I'm never alone. I'm never alone. We got our spiritual team, which honestly is who we really need right now. It's not about what you can see. Hi. It's not about who you can see. It's about what you can't see. Because that's the real reality right there. What we saying, this is an illusion. All of it. The powers that be, they're trying to make it seem like they have more control and more power over us, and they don't. It's the collective. We, you, me. The collective, we're the ones that are in control. And matter of fact, we are the one that created this. We created the Matrix. We created all of this because we knew that life, and we know that life is just a game. And how you play it is what determines your success. Very good, Dana. Because you're right. You are divinely guided. You are divinely protected. And no harm is going to come to you. Because all of the evil that there is that could ever be only resides in the hearts and the minds of men. We are conscious co-creators alongside God. We create our own reality. So, if we think we're going to be good, we're going to be good. If we think we're going to be bad, we're going to be bad. Our lot in life is going to be bad if we think that way. But that's not the only reason why I came on here. I wanted to talk to you guys about, in this twin flame journey, how I hear so many people that I consult with talk about they're going to wait on their twin flame. No. Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. Do you have pepper? Is it right here? On the other side? Pepper?
Yeah.
Thank you.
There you go.
This has turned into a mukbang real quick. I did not intend for it to happen this way, y'all. But they brought my food out a lot faster than what I anticipated both times. So I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. But I'm compelled to tell you this. Being a divine feminine does not mean being a doormat. Okay? And I hear so many of my divine feminines, even divine masculines, I consult with both, not just one gender. Okay? Tell me that they're going to wait on their twin. I'm not waiting on a physical person outside of myself. And remember when I came on here yesterday, I don't know if you guys were here, or on my YouTube channel when I talked about Bobby Hemmett, okay, and that book that I talked to you guys about, Love is a Fire. Thank you so much, beautiful. Love is a fire, okay? That's the Sufi's journey to love. You'll begin to realize that you are the beloved. It is not someone that's outside of you. That person that is outside of you acts as a catalyst to break you open and to mirror back to you those things that need to be healed, whatever traumas they may be. They can be traumas in this lifetime, or they can be traumas from a previous lifetime, okay, from our past lives. One second, you guys. I do not like the macaroni and cheese. It is not good. That's one thing that's going to be taken off my bill. Sorry, y'all. I can't do it. My God. Did you, boo? I am so sorry. I have not gotten a chance to check my email, but I will check my email and respond. Hi, Kels. Hello, beautiful. It's been such a long time that I've had you on any of my lives. I'm glad you caught me. All right, you guys, listen. When you wait on someone, you don't realize that you're putting up resistance, okay? Because you're telling the universe, you're sending a message to the universe that you're not in union, all right? And so the energy that you're sending out is the energy that's going to come back to you. It's going to keep you in separation. Nothing, girl, this mac and cheese, this mac and cheese is watered down. It's not like my grandma's macaroni and cheese, that's for damn sure. Even them putting the little goldfishies in there, it didn't do it no justice. Anyhow, back to you waiting. And what you're actually doing is hindering yourself because you're putting out into the universe that you are not in union. You have to be your complete and whole self first. You have to find you. And finding you is finding your life purpose. What did you come here to do? Did you come here to be a healer? Did you come here to help raise the consciousness of humanity? Okay? Did you come here to share your gifts? Did you come here to be a medicine man or a medicine woman? Did you come here to help people balance and, remove the energy from their chakras? A Reiki master, a Reiki healer. Yes, thank you so much, beautiful. You know what, ma'am? I really don't care for this. Okay. Yes, please, thank you.
You're welcome.
But this Bloody Mary is on point. I love it. And I usually don't drink, but today I just wanted to do something different. And kind of like celebrate some successes in my life that I'm going to share with you guys when the time is right. But I got a lot of big things that are going on in my life. I'm making some big moves here. Ooh, I've always heard that crab mac and cheese is the bomb. I heard a friend tell me about that before. Her mother made some crab mac and cheese, and she said it was so delicious. I'm gonna have to get some recipe for that. All right. Another thing is, in the twin flame union, you have a runner and a chaser. So if you are the one that is waiting, I'm assuming you're the chaser. As long as you are chasing, your twin flame is going to continue to run. You cannot, until you set yourself free. By setting yourself free, you set them free. That is what it's about. It is not about policing someone. It's not about, playing private detective, seeing who they're dating, checking their social media. None of that. Get out of that chasing energy. Because when you do that, that puts a wedge between you and your twin flame. It puts a barrier between you and your. You know what? Right now, if I hang up this phone from chatting with you guys on this live and call my twin flame is going to pick up. You know why? Because I give him space, and he knows that if I do call him, it's because I have something that I need to talk to him about that's important. I'm not going to waste his time. I'm not going to waste my time neither. And it's because, over the years we've built that bond, we've built that connection. It's not perfect, no. But at least I know where I stand. At least I'm in my purpose. I'm doing what the divine has set me out to do, okay? Which is, my healing practice. I'm a natural doctor. I do healing. I do consultations for people's health to help them to eradicate their health and get their health back on track, okay? I lecture people, all right? I'm a professor. I have my own metaphysical school. So there's a variety of things. I'm a woman of many hats. And then here it is. I'm, finishing out my PhD in metaphysics. I've learned so much along the way from Dr. Delbert Blair, from Abraham and Jerry Hicks, from being a part of my millionaire group, Gen Evolve. I think it's called Gen Evolve now. Kevin Trudeau, which is the founder of that group. He's the one that came out with the book, The Cures That They Don't Want You to Know, and all that stuff. They ended up locking this man up because he was telling people the truth about, natural cures and natural remedies, and the powers that be didn't want that because there is no money in the cure. They want to keep you a customer, to continue to keep coming back to them. That's a God sign right there. Because if I give you a script that you got to come back and see me for every 90 days, then I'm going to continuously make money off of you. And that's what it's all about. It's a numbers game. All right. And I've had deep studies with Neville Goddard. I manifested so much just listening to Neville Goddard and reading his books. Yeah, Dana, it's good that you admit that. You know what? Here's my saying. It's no fun when a rabbit has the gun. When you finally give up chasing and you're no longer chasing after your divine counterpart, that is when your divine counterpart is going to fill the pool. Because remember, with twin flames, it's a push and pull. Okay? You got two polarities. You got the negative and you got the positive. You got the masculine, you got the feminine, you got the dark, you got the light, you got up, you got down, you got solar, you got lunar. Okay? And so that's what I've learned in my research, my intuitive knowledge within, that the twin flame union teaches us about duality. And when you alchemize it, you will come into unity, which is one. All right? Your job is to make the two become one within, not on the without. Because remember, so within, so without. So what you do within is going to manifest on the without anyway. Okay? Because remember, like attracts like. And you and your twin flame are the same soul in two separate bodies. So what you do for yourself, you're doing for your twin anyway. That is good. The more organic, the more organic that you eat, the better you give your body a chance to release toxins, okay? A lot of people cannot start off eating organic. A lot of people got to take baby steps and work themselves into it because, remember, your body is used to things over a period of time. You can't just kind of like flood your body with good stuff all at one time. Okay? It's kind of like taking the pacifier away from a baby. You don't want to take the pacifier away completely. You want to wean the baby off, or wean the baby off of the breast for those that have breastfed their babies. You know what I'm talking about. You have to gradually pull them off of you, gradually cut back the timings on their feeding and replace it with something else. Replace it with other food that is nutritious. But you not waiting is the best thing you can do for yourself. I looked at a Reels just last night of Nicki Minaj, and she was being interviewed, and a girl asked her, what is the best thing that you can do if you get cheated on? And Nicki Minaj said the best thing that you can do if you get cheated on is level up with the next person and move on immediately. Immediately. And that is my advice. You know, I used to be the type of person where I would be like, and I'm still like this to a certain extent, but I always end up finding myself in a relationship when I'm working on me. And I'm really, you're always going to be working on you. So whether you're with a person or you're not with a person, you're always going to be working on you. Don't slow down your progress because you're constantly working on yourself and you're not where you want to be. Because if you wait for that perfect time will never come. So I've learned from my exes to do what is called a sacred honoring of myself. Evaluate where I am. Learn from the mistakes from my past. Adapt and overcome and move on. And move forward. That's the best thing you can do for yourself. That's the best thing you can do for your person. Okay? Yes. Your body, when you start putting good things into your body, it will reject what is inorganic. It will reject things that are not good for the body. Okay? Your body is a self-regulating organism. Look at your body as a highly intelligent computer system. When you get a virus and you have the software already installed on your computer, which is immunity, which is your firewall, your security protection. I used to work for IT and all that, okay? Sometimes people have, a series of firewalls, more than one. That is your immune system. And when you have your immune system intact, no invaders can cross those barriers. Okay, your line of defense is up. Your T cells and your white cells are going after whatever it is that's foreign in the body and attacking it and getting rid of it. So, it's always good to eat sun foods, food from the sun, food that have seeds in it. I don't really follow all of Dr. Sebi's bullshit. Sorry, because there's some things I disagree with, like with cauliflower. Cauliflower is very good for you. He said that it did not have carbon. It actually does have carbon. It has 6 molecules of carbon in it, just like you, the human being. Okay? I am a doctor. I know what I'm talking about. That I disagree with him on. But for the majority of the part, I do believe what he says, that you need to consume things that have seeds in it. And speaking of seeds, if you are attached to someone and you're not growing in your union or in your relationship, immediately disconnect and cut that relationship off, because that is stagnation. You do not need stagnant energy in your life. I don't care what title it is, twin flame, no flame, okay? Do not allow this journey to overtake you. Don't get so caught up in the romanticism. Oh, this is my twin flame. I gotta be with this person. This is my twin flame. I can't let this person go. Yes, you can, because on a physical level, it doesn't matter if you're together in a physical, because you're always connected 5D and above anyway, okay? And if this person is stuck to this plane of existence, they're not going to be able to see you for who you are anyway. So it's good for you and them to let go. And let go. You cannot try to catfish the universe. Let go with the right intentions. You're letting go so you can free everyone involved. Okay? So you can free this person to their path and their journey, and so you can go to your journey and your path. Trust me, it all comes back full circle anyway. Me and my twin flame always come back around full circle some way, somehow. That's just how it is. Alright? But, we cool. We don't have to be together. You don't have to be in a union, a physical union with your twin. An old friend that I no longer talk to anymore just because life got in the way. She used to tell me, celebrate with those who celebrate you. And I'm going to leave that with you as well. Celebrate with those who celebrate you. Why do you want to go to a one person's party when there's a table for two? No. He came in a dream and said he had regrets last night after I did the ritual you told me to do on YouTube. Whoa. Wow. Listen, my rituals are real. I don't get them from any book. I have been taught by the angels to do my rituals, and they work. I have a following for a reason. Okay? I don't have all these people following me blindly. Okay? I may not have like a whole lot of people like on my channel or listening to my lives, and a lot of it has to do with the time and the effort that I have into doing these lives. This is probably the longest that I sat here on Instagram and did a live. My lives are normally not this long, and it's because I have a life. I do, and I don't regret my life outside of Instagram neither, you know. But I will do better to try to keep you guys updated with more of my work, more of my lectures, etc. But please, if you are waiting, don't wait anymore. Move on with your life, okay? I was feeling guilty because I came fresh out of a relationship and I'm in a new relationship right now. But I am with a man who doesn't do this, but he is about that action. And that impressed the hell out of me. I was like, shit, girl, you'll be a damn fool if you don't at least see what he has to offer. And so far, so good. So far, he's put his money where his mouth is, literally. I mean, he came into the relationship, not that it's all about the material plane of existence. I really feel like you both should build each other up. But he came in spending money on me, and I never asked him. I never asked him to do any of the things that he's done for me and what he's doing for me. And he's not a liar. He is so honest. I have never met a man so honest in my life. Me being psychic, I know when you're gonna lie. I know when you're lying. So why even do it? Okay? Why even go there? I told you from the beginning I was a psychic. And this has been my problem with all of my exes. I told them, do not lie to me. Because the moment that you lie to me, I'm going to know it. And when I do, I'm going to look at you different. And you may lose me for good. And that's what happened to all of my exes. My exes got exed by me. Okay? You was talking to someone new this morning? Those new relationships are very exciting at the very beginning. You know, I've done some meditation even this morning. And I remember how, even with my last relationship, how he promised he wasn't going to hurt me the way that the other man hurt me. And he's not perfect, but one thing that he promised he was going to be was honest. And he was the most dishonest man I've ever been with, honestly. I mean, I ain't even trying to call him out, but I'm just telling the truth because I'm here to help you guys. And I tried to hang in there as long as I could. Oh my God, I wasn't expecting that. That pepper was juicy. Oh my God. Like this conversation we having is juicy. So yeah. Your number one priority should be you. You're no good. You're no good to your partner if you can't even be here for yourself. Yeah? Who's gonna check on you? Who's gonna worry about you? Okay? The needle is always sewing everyone else's behind. But who's going to sew the needles behind? So far, he was pleasantly honest. And you know, we know of them. Yeah, exactly. We do know when they're lying. That's one thing about a spiritual woman. You cannot lie to a spiritual woman. We gonna know you lying before you even come to us, because we gonna dream about it first. We gonna feel it in our gut. We gonna know it in our heart, in our hearts. So you can forget about it. It's not happening. Not on this 3D plane of existence. Not with these women that are conscious and that are, brought in with their third eye already open with a call. That's what it's called when you have a veil over you. It's called a call. C-A-U-L. I'm one of those women. I'm the real deal. And I don't even have to say it. Okay? Just follow my channel. I have plenty of people to give testimonies even during my lives. It's not staged, it's real. One thing that I noticed, that's even go beyond being psychic. Real recognize real anyway. We all have intuition. Okay? We don't always apply our psychic abilities, but we all have intuition. And if we listen to our intuition, then we will know. Someone wants to come on. Let's see. Let's try this. Hello.
हेलो, कहाँ से हो आप?
Yes, how are you?
लाइव इंस्टाग्राम।
Where are you from? Where are you calling from?
लखनऊ सिटी।
Where?
लखनऊ।
Where is that located? What country?
हेलो,
Yes,
हाउ आर यू?
I'm fine. How are you too?
क्या बकचोदी बंद करो, भोसड़ी अच्छी नहीं लग रही।
I'm sorry. I can't understand you. I'm sorry. I had to cut the call. If I can't understand you and you're not answering my question, there's no sense of us continuing the live. Anybody else want to come on with me? Exactly. Yeah, it just mess up the energy flow. And don't get me wrong, I don't discriminate. I don't mind that people are foreigners. I get along with everyone. But if you come on, make sure you add in some shock value. Okay. Make sure you're adding and not taking away. Dana, you want to come on with me? Are you still here? You don't have to if you don't want to. You can continue to participate in the audience. But girl, come on with your bad self. You ready? I like to just talk to different people and get different perspectives. You're driving. Okay, that's fine, boo. No problem. So how many of you got a chance to order the book that I recommended, Love is a Fire? If you ordered that book, I'm telling you, that book is the bomb, y'all. It'll have you kissing yourself when you're done. Mwah! I love you. I love you. You'll never ever entertain someone that's making you second best or putting you on a shelf like a book. Okay? There's a lot of poetry throughout it, a lot of quotes from Rumi. I'm even wondering if this is a book that Beyonce had even read when she was going through her little mishap with her husband, because she named one of her children Rumi. And if you read a lot of Rumi's poetry, you will realize that really who we're trying to come to love is the beloved within, which is God. Okay? When we love God, and we're one with God, everything just comes back around. Everything comes to us the way that we need it, the way that we want it. I'm telling you, God, if you allow God to order your steps and direct your steps, and when I'm saying God, I'm not talking about the church God, the religion God. I'm talking about the true God that is within you as a God or a goddess. Okay? Yes, Rumi. You ordered my book? Like my physical book, the Seeds of Abundance? Or the book that I'm talking about, Love is a Fire? Dana, please clarify. Yes, Rumi. Rumi, I'm telling you, if you want to know about love, read Rumi. Love is truly unconditional. And a lot of the masculines have a hard time with the 3D physical plane. The only masculines that are not suffering through that are those that are alchemized, those that know who they are in their autonomy, gods that are manifested in the flesh. Okay? The solar man is what I call them. All right? Because they're activated in their solar power. And don't let nobody tell you, oh, the sun, you are not getting energy from the sun. The sun is a artificial AI, sorry. It's artificial intelligence now. That's bullshit. The sun is still the sun, and the sun is still strong. Okay? The sun is the reason why I haven't gotten COVID yet. Because I sun gaze, and I make sure that every day I get some sun. I get my vitamin D. Oh, thank you. Thank you for supporting me. Thank you, Dana, for ordering my book. That means so, so, so much to me. I appreciate you. Aw, that's a bomb book. I need to pull that book out and start doing some quotes from that book alone for my YouTube channel. I'm into the law of attraction now, but that's when I first got into the law of attraction. And everything meant everything to me. And the way that I thought, the way that I carried my thought, I had just healed, literally just had healed from breast cancer. And after I healed from breast cancer, I completed that book. It took me over a year to write it. And when I got back to it, it took me 2 weeks and I was done. Because I had that laser sharp focus. Let me know how you enjoy it and make sure that you write a review on Amazon for me. I need an updated review. It's been years since the last review. Oh, wow. Thank you for your support. That means so freaking much. Dana, there are some big things that are going on in my life right now. And I'm telling you, it's going to be hard to even reach me because I'm going to be so booked. Right now, I got some big fish I'm frying right now. I'm not gonna lie. It's really big. It's bigger than me. It's so big. I told my mentor last Thursday, I said, this is so big. I'm scared. I'm scared it's so big. And he was like, I hope it's a anxious, I can't wait until it happens scared. I said, yes, 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 of course. It's that massive. It's that big. It's ginormous. It's huge. Nothing like this has ever happened to me in my whole entire life. What's about to happen and what is happening for me right now. Yeah, I do have a book. It's called Seeds of Abundance. When I upload this to YouTube, I'm going to make sure I drop the link for you. So you guys, I think it's already there, honestly. I think the link is already there. If not, I'll make sure. Right, Dana? I know. I know. It's that book is going to help you. It's going to help to change your it's going to change your finances, trust me. Because I applied a lot of those methods into my life. I implemented a lot of what I put into that book in my life. And my income don't just come from no tarot cards, okay? I got real clients to come and see me that I help heal. People's lives I've changed. People's lives I've touched. Which brings me to my next thing. The reason why you don't want to wait on someone is because life is happening. Don't let life pass you by. Because you're holding on to someone who don't even value you in their life. You know, it's not even about me forgiving my twin flame anymore for the pain, the trepidation, the hurt, the harm, the injury. I forgave myself for allowing myself to be rejected and to go through that pain. I forgive me for staying as long as I did. I should have been walked away. And I held on for so long because I kept on feeling that if I just hold on, then I'll prove to this person that I really love them. I'll prove to this person that I'm not like the rest. I'll prove to this person that I have true love. When I was so busy trying to win this person over, they were busy smiling in other people's faces trying to win them over. And now the man that I'm with now, he's the best man I ever had, honestly. He took out the time to know me for me. And I honor that in him. And that's what it is about. It's about a sacred honoring and letting people in that is going to love you wholly and completely. And the thing that even, okay, it's this reader. She's a seasoned reader. She used to do readings up at my job, one of my jobs at least, at the metaphysical shop. And she did a reading on me. And one thing that she told me about my man is that out of all of my men, he allows me to be me. And it's so, so true. He doesn't try to change me for nothing. I was talking about my nose piercing because he asked me, was this real? And it is real. It's real opals and titanium. And this is diamond and titanium. And I told you, you know, how both my lip and my nose ring together, they probably are a value of $500. Okay. And because I paid $150 for this one. And then I paid $350 for this. So that's $500. And I was like, well, don't worry. I'm not going to get any more rings or any more piercings. He was like, baby, it's okay if you did. If you wanted more piercings, that's on you. If that's what you want to do. My twin flame talked about me like a dog when I got these piercings. And I'm just like, man, it feels good to be alive. It feels good to be in a relationship where a person just holds space and just be that container for you to just hold you through whatever it is. And he's not even my twin flame. Okay? We put so much stock into twin flames that we miss the big picture of what it really is teaching us. Twin flame journey is teaching you to love within, so it can shine on a without, right? As you told me in my last reading, if you want to change the things in your life, you have to change the things in your life. Absolutely. Is this someone new? Yeah, you guys, is this someone new? It's someone new. It's someone new. Out with the old, in with the new. You guys, one thing about me, I'm a Cancer. My move on game, once I move on, I move the fuck on. And I don't waste time. For what? Tolu didn't waste time. He moved on. And just think if I was waiting for him and I found out he moved on, I would have been hurt. Guess what? When I found out he moved on, you can bring me my tag. Okay. Yeah, thank you, love. When I found out he moved on, I was happy. I was like, good for you, homie. Because what I got supersedes what I had with you. So yeah. Oh my God. I'm enjoying my life. I love being a divine feminine. Because let me tell you one thing about divine feminine is we are only alone by choice, not because we have to be. Because we harness the power of a goddess within us. Men are not looking for women. A God man is not looking for a woman. He's looking for a goddess, a God woman. And that's who you are. That's who I am. I'll never be alone. And I'm not saying that to be facetious. Because I am in the vibrational being of love. I am love. Love cannot keep itself. Love cannot hide its face from me. Or you. When you step into that power, that puts you in a power position to where you have all kind of men chasing you. I got so many men chasing me right now, but there's only one. There's only one that I'm allowing into my heart right now. Everybody else, the game plan and all that, don't nobody got time for that shit. Yes, out with the old, in with the new, baby. Listen, old keys will not open new doors. And if you haven't learned by now your worth, when are you going to learn it? I don't need nobody to tell me my worth. I show myself my worth all the time. If I want to pick up and go to Hawaii today, I can. Thank you so much. Now, can you do me a favor? Can you bring me another sparkling water with lemon? Yeah, with lemon. Thank you. This is supposed to be $5. I'm not gonna be petty, but I'm gonna be petty on my bill, right? Absolutely, you should be excited for what's next because guess what? God is not going to withhold your highest good from you. And that's what I learned. And this whole, I love my twin flame. My twin flame is my best friend. I thank him. We already know where we stand with each other, and that's good. He taught me a lot about love. He taught me a lot about unconditional love. He taught me a lot about sacrifice and not to be scared to love. And I'm not afraid to love anymore. I'm not afraid to love someone other than him. Because the love that I have right now with the man that is in my life is truly sacred. It's truly special. Like, I never seen a man smile so much. And I'm always asking, what you smiling for? Baby, because you make me smile. Just seeing you, you're so beautiful. Do you know how beautiful you are? God, I can't believe you, my woman. You're so beautiful, like inside and out. Like he's not just talking about the physical shell. He's talking about the whole ensemble. You know? And even, I've had men tell me that I was beautiful, and I'm like, oh, thank you, And it goes in one ear and out the other. But when this man tells me I am beautiful, you guys, I feel it on every fiber of my being. I feel it to the core of my being. Oh, Jesus, Lord. Hey.
A client is taking you to dinner tonight. Okay, girl. Give me a heads up. Let me know how it goes. I know. All my exes always come back. You are an ex for a reason. That means exit. I learned my lessons, so now it's time for my blessing. Okay? Hey, you done told me everything that I needed to know. What's next? Like Divine Film said, what's next? Excuse me, scoot out the way. You blocking my view. You are blocking my view. Uh, I'm gonna tell you what he told me yesterday. He said, "I'm sorry for all the men that broke your heart, but I'm gonna break a record." I'm like, "What do you mean you're gonna break a record?" He was like, "I'm gonna be better than your first, your second, and your third husband. I'm going to do something that all three of them together can do for you, or haven't done for you." And that was last night. So today we were talking because he's about to move to the UK, and he wanted me to come and see him. And I said, okay, well, see what I need to do in order to get a visa, which I found out because I'm a U.S. citizen. I don't need a visa to go to the UK. And he was like, well, you can stay up to 6 months. And I just thought he was just, reading the information off to me. And I'm like, oh, okay. I said, so I can stay anytime from, like a week to 2 weeks. He was like, no, baby. I said 6 months. I'm like, I can't go to the UK for 6 months. I got life that's happening back here. I got projects that I'm in that I gotta finish. And that was my surprise. He wanted me to move in with him, but I'm just like, I can't. I can, but I can't. I'm not ready. It's just so fast for me. And I know it's just like it's like what when is fast? When is too fast? When is too slow? Me and Tolu, we finally met each other after 4 years, and it didn't last. You see what I'm saying? Me and my ex before him, we were sleeping at each other's houses after 2 weeks, and it lasted up to a whole year where we were pretty much back and forth at each other's house. So I'm just like, what do you do? And he is the only man that has literally invested in me and supports me. He supports he supports me in every way. Emotionally, financially, mentally, spiritually. You never know what is on the other side until you let go. Okay? I'm not gonna lie to you. I didn't think I was gonna be in a relationship this fast. I thought I would probably be in a relationship like at the beginning of next year. I was giving myself that much time. But hey, beautiful. She told me that the vodka was on sale today for $5. Okay, thank you. I love y'all. You know one thing about me, I'm so fucking transparent. I don't lie to kick it, yo. I tell it like it is. Hopefully I can help somebody in the process. I have exes coming back all the time, but I'm not interested in any exes. And I can't really consider my twin an ex yet until our divorce is over. My current man, when I call my current husband my ex, he's like, baby, he's not your ex. Not yet. I'm like, okay, technically you're right. I love him because he's so awakened. You guys, there's nothing like an awakened man. I swear to God. I've had enough sleepers, and I've had enough spiritual Casanovas in my life to generally have a man that's awakened. You'll never look at other men the same. All right, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. Thank you so much for watching me. If you're not following me yet, please follow me on Rising Ascension on YouTube. It's RA apostrophe ISING Ascension. Okay, that's ASCENSION. All right, love you guys so much. Namaste.